Well, hey, how's everybody doing? I know it's been a while since I made a video. Sorry about that. Been pretty busy at work and lots of other stuff going on, so figured I'd make a video. Had a couple people curious about my burner setup. It's been modified since the last time y'all seen it. I've been using it quite a bit actually. It works pretty good. But fuel tank with a 3/8 line on it. Got my blower, which is actually an old Kirby vacuum cleaner, and it works freaking flawlessly. I don't right at the moment focus or not right at the moment, but I got a Variac sitting there I run that motor with where I can control the speed on it. But I built a frame for the furnace to set in, and this camera's not wanting to focus today. So that's where the burner sets. Here's a lid to the burner that I put on there. It's actually been modified. There is a series of holes in the bottom of it now. Right there. In the bottom of it is a brake rotor. You know, all the way down in there. It's a brake rotor. So I just, instead of taking all this stuff apart and having to take these engines apart to fit it in the crucible, I even built a bigger crucible. There's the first one I started with. It worked great, just not big enough, real thick metal. So I went and got a bigger one, great big one, and it works really good. I like it actually better than the small one because I designed the handle a little bit differently, and it's kind of a little bit different setup. But it works good, but still, I'm having to beat these engine blocks and stuff. The whole block will fit in there. Like I can throw a whole engine block right down in that crucible. The oil pans won't fit. So you got to bust them up with a hammer. Well, I'm tired of that, and I'm tired of spending hours on end taking these engines apart, which I don't have a lot of time. So now I just throw the whole damn it. Well, obviously I take the plastic off of it a little bit, like, you know, some of the plastic with a hammer. So I beat all the plastic off of them. Takes like 2 seconds. Throw them in there with that thing just raging hot, and it melts down, and it melts. I've got a shield right there. This is a work platform. Bunch of concrete blocks stacked up. Yeah, underneath it is a bowl full of water. The aluminum melts, falls into that water, makes a bunch of little pellets and chunks of aluminum. So I don't have to take them apart, and the metal stays behind. All the aluminum falls through. And then I take the pellets, put in one of the other crucibles, melt them down, skim the dross off, and then pour it in out there in mold. And yeah, so that's pretty much the operation I got going. That thing gets real hot. Engines and cans and crap go in, melts it down, put it in the crucible, melt it down again, clean it, pour it into bars. Simple as that. It works freaking fantastic. Here's my little tipping stick I made for pouring. Here's the handle to the crucible right here. That just hooks in the top of it. Very simple. And that's about all there is to it. That's what I skimmed the dross off with. Just a old worn out brake pad with no pad left. Just the metal and some random stuff welded together. It's pretty simple. And had to build a step to fuel that thing up because I had to get more height on the fuel tank and raise that up to get more output out of it. But yeah, it does really good. Can't complain. It's a little noisy, but not too bad. But for what I'm doing, it works perfect. And yes, I am set, like, I got aluminum everywhere to melt, like just stuff everywhere to melt down because it's really fun. I enjoy doing it. But I got the final product in here in the shop, which is not too bad. I have been labeling what it is that I'm melting down and you know, labeling it so I know what to do with it later, or what grade it is or whatnot, blah blah blah. We got engine blocks. Got 2 bars of that. I got a couple bars of window frames. I got a couple bars of cams. And that was the first bar I ever poured right there. And second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, you know, and so on. These are just the first 6 I poured. I've got a bunch of these things. I don't know what they weigh. I haven't weighed them. They're pretty heavy. No slag in them. I got a little blob of slag in that one on my second pour. That's the only one that's got anything abnormal about it. If I can get it, right there. 2 little blobs of dross dropped in there while I was slag, whatever the hell you call it, while I was pouring that. That's the only impurities on these bars. But yeah, like I said, they're all labeled. This camera would just focus, so I know what they are, and I just like to tinker. But yeah, I'm real tired of taking them things apart. Also, built a couple doors on the shop, little frames. I have been trying to get some metal put up. What is with this stupid camera? Focus. Come on. Anyway, I got most of it framed in. I still got to, frame all that in. Frame that little piece in there, which I really don't have to right there because that's the other part of the garage. But I might anyway, just because. But anyway, yeah, I got a set of doors on there. Generator works good. It's noisy. That's about it. There's an update on what I've been up to, other than a whole bunch of work and stuff. And I might make a video about some of that later, but y'all take her easy, and I'll cut this one off for now so it ain't too long. Don't want to bore you, and see y'all in the next one.